We look now at race number 6, and this race over the 1400 metres for the Class 4s. Oscar Glory's on the class drop at the top of the book. Angels Hunter has the blinkers on for the first time. Eremo up in trip, 12 to 1400. Star Contact goes the other way, 1600 back to 1400. All Riches, he wore cheek pieces for the first time last start and he was much better. Best for You, 3-time course and distance winner. Apex Top comes back up into Class 4 after placings at his last 2 down in grade. And My Intelligent, 1 start at 1400, he ran second behind My Ecstatic Tom.
Pace should be good here with horses like Voyage Star and All Riches in the race. All Riches again is drawn wide but was able to cross and lead last start. Poor Voyage Star with barrier number 4, and then Star Contact hasn't been dealt a good draw.
No, he hasn't he? So he'll need a little bit of luck there as well. Red Brick Fighter. Eremo, who'd be one of the favourites as well, he's drawn awkwardly in barrier 11.
Funny you should mention him, Paul, because we're going to hear from his rider right now. Joe Moreira, beaten favourite on debut was Eremo. Says if Joe thinks he can go one better at start 2.
Joe Eremo, putting a very pleasing debut last time out over 1200, goes up in trip this weekend.
Yeah, he ran really well first up, and he kind of indicated a bit of more ground. I'm very pleased and happy that John Sizer has stepped him up in distance a bit, and I think that might be just what he needs to get up there. He just need to go one better than last time.
And did he show you all those characteristics in his trials, Joe, that potentially 1200 was going to be a little bit on the short side, obviously with a view to progressing?
From the first trial that I've done on him, which is a long time ago, I said to John that he feels like he's not even a sprinter. He might be a miler, So I guess John had it at the back of his mind for a long way. He had an interruption in his preparation, and once Size brought him to his second preparation, and then we had an issue with him a day that he jumps and went too fast up in front and couldn't finish it off. But we realized that we had to just teach him to just settle and get cover and hit the line. When he went out there to race first up, he obviously found himself behind horses because barrier trial space and race spaces are very much different. So he didn't find any difficulty to get behind a horse, and he hit the line very well at the races. So listen, what I'm trying to say is 1400, it's better for him than last time, but I really think as time goes by, John might step him up to even longer.
And just on him as an individual, the horse, that is Joe, I mean, do you feel he's a really nice horse going forward? I mean, he seems to have started off really well, and I guess without getting too excited at this stage, do you feel he is a really nice horse in the making?
He does. Yes, I do. He kind of, I honestly thought by now he would have won some of his races. When I say some, that means I believe he's got plenty of wins in him. It's just a matter of time until he gets them.
And talking of wins within somebody or something, Joe, you managed to register the 1200 at Happy Valley Wednesday night. Many congratulations on that. You're one of only 3 jockeys to have achieved that. And I imagine, I know I read an article saying that you weren't even too aware of the situation, which is fair enough because you jockeys have got so much going on. But I guess when you reflect on it and you take a bit of time to think about it, that's an amazing achievement.
It is. Well, I said to the press that day as well that I would never dream to be hitting such a mark before I come to Hong Kong, and it's no doubt it's a pleasure to myself to reach there. And the best part of it that we are very sure that it's not just that is more to come. And each time we go out there to the race, we try to win as many as possible. And I can't wait to make it 1,201. Hopefully it's on the weekend.
Absolutely. And do you remember the first winner, Joe? I mean, I believe by all accounts it was on International Jockeys Challenge meeting, 2012, I believe, and it was called All the Winners. Do you remember much about that race?
Yes, I do remember very well. I remember who was the trainer, the way how the things play out. All the winner. He actually was a horse that used to get behind. At that particular day, I was able to bounce him out very well from the gates and hit to the front straight away. He ended up having a very easy run in front, and he having such an easy run in front, he finished off very strongly. He won by a big margin. So that was the first of my over 1,000 winners in Hong Kong, which will never be forgotten.
He hasn't aged a day from that first win, Joe Moreira, and 1,200 on Wednesday night. Congratulations again to Joe. As we move on, Paul, to All Riches. Can he go on from that first up performance with that gear change?
Well, that's the query, isn't it? I mean, he's right on the cusp for me, All Riches. Thought it was a good run. He's only had the 3 starts. This was a lot better. They went forward and it seemed to work for him, and he just sort of faded really late. And at a massive price, he was 50 to 1. He's drawn wide once again, so I think you have to go across.
Yeah, I think he will. It's just a shame he's come up with that awkward draw again. And what they did last start was they stuck the cheek pieces on, so I think they had some effect on him too, All Riches. So the draw's not ideal, but I'm going to throw him in again.
My Intelligent Tom, better run from him, stepping up in ground last time too. Can he go on with it?
Yeah, look, he's slowly been getting better, this horse, but he is very close to a class drop now off 41 once again. Had that lovely run in the trail, was able to get out. Nothing could catch my Static on this day, Paul, but I haven't got him in.
I've got him in just on a minor line, My Intelligent, because he keeps improving. But you're right, he'll be looking really good if he does drop a grade into Class 5. But look, looks like he's capable of winning a race at the bottom of Class 4.
That is My Intelligent. Karis Teaton rides for Peter Ho, but you've got one at absolutely massive odds here, Paul.
Yeah, but outside the square, this one, a horse called Angel's Hunter. Now, he did win 2 of his 3 starts in Australia before he got here. He's only had the 4 starts here. His trials haven't been too bad. On race day, he's run on a little bit, but over the 1,400 metres. Now, the key and the reason I've put him in is the blinkers on for the first time. I have liked his work with the blinkers on, and we have seen some of these plucks in the past to improve with blinkers on. So that's the theory behind it. Let's see if we can get him home at a massive price. But he's on top. Iramo, look, he's obviously going to be the main danger. Oscar Glory, another one that's going really well at the moment, and My Intelligent and on a minor line. So 2, 3, 1 and 13.
3, 8, 1 and 5. I think Iramo will be tough to beat on what we saw from him on debut. All Riches is in. Oscar Glory is just a one-time winner, coming back in grade here. His last one off 53. He's off 60 here. And the other one that goes in is Star Contact. Just on a minor line, though. He sat second last start, had every chance. Not going to get the same sort of run from barrier 12. So 3, 8, 1 and 5.
That is race number 6 at doubles as the first leg of the second double trio.